Hey guys, Kylo again. This video, I've titled it Landing in Thermals. Now, let's just talk about that a bit. Most of the flying that I do is middle of the day thermal activity flying. So I've become somewhat in tune with what to expect and how to handle these conditions because I do it a lot. Now, these are not conditions you should step in as a beginner or maybe even an intermediate pilot. If you're going to progress in your flying, there comes a time when you need to step up into some bumpier air and experience some turbulence and fly through it and go through the motions of active flying while you're navigating this rougher air. And I'm not talking about doing a cannonball into the deep end if you don't know how to swim. I'm talking about approaching it slowly. I've mentioned progression on numerous occasions in my videos. So important. You have to progress at the proper rate of progression. You take one step into the bigger air, then a little more. If you find that you're uncomfortable, take a step back. But if you're going to progress and you're going to get better, it's important to go into bigger and bigger conditions. Not too much, not too much, not too fast. That's the key. Got to know what you're doing. I think I just talk about some tidbits about landing in thermals here, how to do it, what I'm looking for, what I'm watching. You know, it's like 6.5 minutes of footage, maybe 7. That's what this video is about. I hope you enjoy it. Much love, y'all. Kyle out. As a paramotor instructor, I only get to fly after it's not good for students. It's like mid-morning, early evening, midday. That's kind of my only windows whenever I'm in instructor mode. I don't often get a chance to taste the butter. So I'm gonna go test out this Roadster 3 again. It seems to be a little milder than it was the last time I took it up, but it is starting to get a little rowdy. It is thermally. I'm gonna give it a go here. I'm gonna throw on this Utah Yak Student Edition. I was gonna fly a Scout and make a I wanna be like Tucker Gott video. It's not set up exactly right. I didn't feel like changing the hang points and all this. I do have this Utah here. I didn't feel like taking the Maverick out. I need to fly it though. It's still in break-in mode. I need to do some more flights on it and get it broke in. But this one was already standing here, so y'all watch and maybe you learn something. They're not paying attention. Red, white, blue, Roadster 3. So I'm in that weird spot where do I do a forward or a reverse? If I strap in forward, it's most certainly gonna be strong winds. And if I strap in reverse, it's most certainly gonna die. That's what I'm working with. And it's coming straight down the pipe. I'm gonna go ahead and strap in forward. And we're gonna see how that works. Oh, something don't look right there. No, it's good. If you ever get in a spot where something don't look right, just stop, get back on it, and get it right. There's a starter rope back here somewhere. Clip. Little wind in my face. Let's go for it. Whoa. No, I didn't like that. We aborted that. Okay, that looks better. Looks better, kinda. Here we go. McBumpy sauce. There's the back of the thermal. I'm gonna turn and get back in it. Let's see how she turns. Woohoo! It wants to fly pretty straight. It's a little divey. That's okay too. And I'm a little loaded on it, and it is thermally. Doing acro, low thermal conditions is always kind of weird. Steadily checking for air traffic. We are at an airport. Yeah, it's only McBumpy. It's not McNarly yet. The other day when I was out here, it was just McNarly. And again, I really need to get high and go far, but I've got these students on the field. I don't want to like make myself scarce. So yeah, let's talk about timing our landing cycle. What are we seeing over here? I'm seeing west, Neil, west. All the windsocks are indicating something different. Actually, that's showing northeast. So that means there's a thermal right over here. But I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait and just sort of loiter out here until everything lines up the way I like it. Northwest, southwest, and south. So if all the windsocks are lining up, showing the same reading, that's a pretty good indication that it's a proper landing cycle. And that's, and look, now it's showing due north. I'm sorry, northeast is spinning around. Yeah, totally whack. I got 2 of them that are indicating southwest and one of them indicating southeast, and it just spun like a full 270. So I know there's like some thermal stuff going on right around here, but I'm just gonna wait. I'm just gonna wait it out and just sort of loiter over here in this area. Okay, now that one's showing south, southwest, and west. They're still not lining up. I see a big thermal breaking off the end there. That windsock went straight up. Now, of course, if you've got a free flight wing, you're sort of limited to accepting what's there. All right, now I got two of them coming out of the south. That one down there at the end is still showing west. So I'm gonna put myself a little bit lower just to see. Now I'm getting dumped. Okay, now I got south, south. Oh, that one's spinning around again. But the big one will lie to you. I really just need to be looking at these. Both of these are indicating the same. So I'm gonna take that into consideration. Bumpity, bumpity, bump, 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 bump. Come on down, come on down. Yeah, that was a lesson in timing your thermal landing cycles. I was just loitering over there, man. I had that one over there was showing north, this one was west, that one was south. I'm waiting until all the windsocks are pointing one way. And I kind of work my way lower. When I see they're starting to line up, I'll put myself in even a better position. And then when I saw that it was kind of that one and that one were both showing, that big one down there is kind of, that thing can spin around with a gust. It was doing circles out there, man. Just not necessarily because the wind was, but maybe a gust hit it and got it moving on that. It's got a frame that'll spin around on a bearing. But these wind ribbons, these are the ones that are telling the truth. I always look at those over that third one down there. But again, I waited till they were both sort of indicating something relatively here. It's a good wing. I got to play with it a little more. It's still nasty up there, but yeah, they were in. That's where I really prefer my wings. I've got no desire to go fast unless I'm doing a cross country and trying to make time, but or keep up with somebody. I often set my trims whenever I'm trying to keep up with a group XC, or usually they're keeping up with me because I got the fastest damn wing on the planet. Yeah, there's your mid-morning flying lesson with Kylo. Hope you got something out of that. I sure did. What's up, everybody? Kyle out.